I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
What to do, YouTube? It's your boy Bright, back on the video. And we got some more NBA 2K26 news, you know what I'm saying? And I like watching Bass Plug because, you know what I'm saying, it gives us the full on everything. So we're going to watch Bass Plug, and then we're going to drop our own opinions, and y'all comment down below y'all profit, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to react to this video.
We are back. Now, 2K did drop a lot of my team news today, but that's not what this video is going to be mainly about. However, I do want to look at some of it with you guys because I think it could translate into the park. So, next week, as you all see right here from the roadmap, man, we are getting the community content, My Career, and NBA. Next week is our biggest news drop. We're getting so much. So, of course, it's going to be here. Anyway, let's talk about a little bit of what I thought from the My Team trailer could go into the park. And the first one is that My Team now is going to have WNBA players in them for the first time ever.
I seen that too. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I might be crazy, but I feel like I want to make a girl. If you can bring at the park, that's my guess, right? You can bring at the park. Now, if you can bring girl my players to the park, am I crazy to feel like if I make a girl my player and I drop off guys with girl my players, that's disrespectful, right? That's gotta be disrespectful.
That, of course, got people like Joe Knows saying that means female my players too. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And in his video, you guys know Joe Knows, Double H, a lot of these guys have been getting early news from 2K. This is what he said, and just listen to how he's talking about this, and I'll be right back.
What I'm thinking, and this is just speculation, if they're adding the female players with the male players in my team, then they might be adding the female my players into the male player builder, and you could pick male or female? Again, it's just speculation. But I feel like if they're combining the men and women in the my team, there's a very good chance they're doing that in the park.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that almost pretty much confirms there is going to be female my players in 2K26. I mean, Joe Knows, Double H, these guys, of course they're gonna have inside information from 2K if they're getting the news and stuff early too, right? Like, they got some guys there that's feeding them some info. So I don't know for sure, but that does sound a lot like it. Now, this...
That's what I'm saying. So, like, that's the same thing I'm guessing. So, if they actually do add girls to park, am I crazy if I want to make the first 99 overall girl build? And then is it crazy for me to go on the streets and drop off guy builds with a girl build? That wouldn't be funny. I just jumped off with a female.
One from the My Team was interesting. Okay, so there's a streak buster. So when you beat a win streak, a 3-game win streak, a 5-game, a 10-game, you guys see there's different rewards. Up to 15-game win streak, you're gonna get rewards. I think that could easily be in the park. People have been talking about it for years. So now that it is in My Team, I definitely see it being in the park as well. So that would be interesting once we get that news pretty soon. Now
But there should be good things for winning park and people beating off your park. So if I go on a 100-game streak, you should get VC or reward or something. 100-game streak should at least be at least 100k VC or 50k. You know what I'm saying? Like, a 100-game streak takes hours. That's like a whole, like, I've done that before back in my prime. That's like a whole, like, 7-8 hour stream. You know what I'm saying? Maybe longer. 100-game streak in a park. If you beat that, you should get, like, if you beat it, you should get, like, 50k at least. If you get to that, you should get, like, 100k. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple shit like that. That should be added to the park.
Is also All-Star Team Up. I don't think this one's going to correlate into the park, but I wanted to show you guys because people have been asking for All-Star Team Up for a while. I told you, we're not talking about my team for very long. Okay, but this one, there's like park cards in My Team, and I'm kind of scared that park cards are going to come back in the park because you see instantly be on a win streak, evolve a player, you know, all these types of things. So I don't know for sure, but that kind of does scare me because park cards, I did not like them back in the day, and most people didn't. Now look, we have Sunset Beach coming back. It is new lighting and stuff for the Triple Threat My Team Park. So you get to see the first look of the new lighting that they were talking about, by the way, that we're...
Alright, I seen this too, Sunset Beach. I saw the thumbnail. The thing about this thing that makes it bad, because look, on my team, they have River City for my team. You know what I'm saying? They have River City for my team. And now they have Park. They have Sunset for my team. But the thing about it is they didn't have Rivet for Park this year. They only had Sunset and Old Town. Now that they're gonna have Sunset as my team, they're probably gonna put Rivet for Park and Old Town and not have Sunset, most likely. Bad thing. I like Sunset. Everybody likes Sunset.
Hopefully going to get in our My City Park or whatever they call it. So I just wanted to show that to you guys as well. And we also seen a Victor Wembanyama 7'4" build, 25 speed, 25 agility, 25 speed with ball. I think a lot of people are overreacting to 1 inch difference. Like now you can make 7'4" in the park, and they're like, oh my god. In some places, like a 7'4" post scorer on the 1v1 court's probably gonna be pretty good, but they're gonna be really slow, most likely. And then for hitting legend in my team, you do get a Hoodie Melo card. So that's all I've got to say about my team. Okay, I just want to tell you guys things that I thought could translate over into the park, possibly, plus, you know, 1 or 2 other things that are just I thought was interesting news. Okay, so J-Mac, everybody has been talking about the builder for 2K26, how it's probably similar, or they're breaking down builds and showing you comparisons. Well, J-Mac made this very interesting video. We showed him in the last one as well. Big builds got buffed and small builds got nerfed in 2K26. Now,
how does he know that?
Let's just play the first 2 clips combined together I got for you guys, where he's showing 2 different 6'2", and I will be right back.
And the 75 vertical. Now you see, I still have attributes open up to be able to use on NBA 2K25, but in NBA 2K26, you see that this is a 99 overall maxed out build. So if I wanted to, I can still upgrade some perimeter, almost get that to an 85. I can go some more free throws. You can put some more standing dunk on the build just by a little bit, but you can see the difference that they nerf when it comes to the 6'2". And then listen, you can put more block on there or just a little bit, or even, you know, it's just a lot of stuff that you can do extra on these builds. You can take that 87 down and now you can update your block, pretty much max out your block, max out your interior, but we ain't gonna get into all that. But y'all just see, these 6'2" have been nerfed in NBA 2K26.
So people are, of course, thinking big builds are gonna be so amazing in 2K26, and they might really be, you know, like 6'6", 6'7", they definitely could have got a buff.
I feel the same way. I feel like 6'7", 6'6" are gonna be okay. Do I think they're gonna have 6'10" or 7-footers being guards? I don't. It's a possibility, but I don't. With the +2 shit's going on, we don't know what's gonna happen. Cause you realistically, you could make like a 7-footer and get bronze quick first step, and then +2 it to gold, or you can make a 6'10", maybe get silver gold. You know what I'm saying? And then boost out the Hall of Fame or red, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, you could have, let's say, you could have red quick first step with a 6'10" on some lucky shit, right? But then your ball handler can only go to like a 70, literally 70 max. And then you can't get no moves with them. And then you really might be a little fast, but ball control 70, you get no moves. Speed with ball, highest can go 75. You're not really that fast. You know what I'm saying? It still wouldn't be none. It wouldn't be really glitchy. It wouldn't. I don't
We're
think
gonna
so.
show that in a minute. But then he also did show, for the people that make small guards and are worried, a 6'1", like the Kyrie and the Currys, and those builds got a very slight buff to their attributes as well. So I think for the people that are freaking out that, you know, the tall guards are going to dominate, I still do not see it. And I'm going to explain it more as we go on, but I'm going to show you a 1.5-minute clip of him showing you guys a 6'6", a 6'7", and a 6'8" to see, because his title says they got a buff. So let's see how much of a buff it got, and I'll be right back.
This 6'6" build, the DeMar DeRozan build, you see, we're actually not able to fully put the vertical on this build. We actually get stopped at a 73. So it seems like 6'6" build got a small boost to their attributes, maybe 1 or 2 attribute boost. Because if you see, if I go to the free throw, it maxes out with just 1 free throw. We know how cheap usually free throws are. But now we're going to move up to the 6'7" point guard Magic Johnson build. Now this is a 6'7" PG, by the way, and when I upgrade the stats for this build, you see the vertical actually are 10 attribute points down. We're only able to get to a 56 vertical on this build, and then if I upgrade it to the free throw, you see I get to a 78 free throws. So it seems like we're probably like 9, a little bit more than 9 attribute buff for 6'7" builds, at least for the lower attributes of vertical, even though vertical does cost a bit for 6'7" build. Now this is the final one. This is the one right here, the Carmelo Anthony build right here. Now this build is at 6'8", 240 pounds, 6'9" wingspan. So we about to put this one in it for the last one to show y'all what the differences is on the 6'8". Now for the Carmelo Anthony build, you see for 6'8", we actually are a couple attributes shy from being able to get that 65 vertical. Now again, we know vertical costs a little bit more for builds this tall, but if I put this free throw up one, that will max out the build. So we're pretty much just 2 attributes shy.
So yeah, some of the small builds got a little bit less attributes when you compare them to 2K25, and then some of the tall builds got a little bit more, but there's nothing significant there. All right, what we need to hope for again is that we just do not have one height in one position like 2K21 next gen that immediately ruins the builder for the entire year. It wasn't meant to be like that, okay? So that is what we do not want. And also like 2K23, for example, you know, the quick drop made the tall builds way better because you didn't have to go high driving dunk. So there's so many determining factors that can say, hey, this is a reason why the builder is, you know, catered very much to the tall builds. Like, we can't really say anything right now, but look, everybody's been making build videos for 2K26 because of the similarities that we've seen so far on 2K26's builder compared to 2K25. A lot of YouTubers, right? And 19, my boy 19 on Twitter said, everyone dropping build vids and the game ain't even out yet. I respect the hustle, but damn. All right, so look, you guys have not.
I've seen that too. Honestly, I haven't done 2K YouTube in a while. Like, y'all don't know, but like, I got a whole different channel, 20K sub, starting over this year. You know what I'm saying? That channel got 20K struck with 2K. And we, you know what I'm saying? I used to do 2K back in like 15, 16, 17, you know what I'm saying, 18, 19, 20 days. We never drop a build video of our build before the game drops. That don't make no type sense. Like, that's like, I don't want to say that's clout chasing, but that's like, I want to say that's fake videos. Like, you're dropping, hey, how you know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to drop something about something you don't know until it happens? You may know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fake videos, pretty much.
I've seen me
not
make
just nobody. I just see people doing it.
A build video, a dedicated video where we're going, okay, this is off the news we have and what we've seen from the 2K26 builder. It should be pretty similar to 2K25. Here are some builds that I'm thinking about, stuff like that. I'm not going to do that unless we get a lot more information, which we will be pretty soon from the events and all that, but I'm not making a dedicated, you click on, you're seeing builds the entire video. However, you didn't even know, I didn't market this to you as a build video, that I do want to look at one 6'2", where I hopped in the 2K25 builder with the information we have so far, the 3 max plus 2s, the 3 max plus 1s, and the build specializations. All right, I'm going to get into a live commentary where I open up this build, and I just want you guys to tell me if you think small guards are going to be useless in 2K26, because I just do not see that. But let's hop into the live comm. All right, so here's the 6'2", and I also cooked up a 6'6". You guys let me know in the comments if you want to see that as well. But this 6'2", I'm going to tell you before we hop into it, is based off of 7 cap breakers. So your first, like, superstar 3, you know, you're going to get this very early on, your first set of cap breakers, and then your +2 for the build specializations. Okay, so if we were going off 12 cap breakers, 17, of course, we could make it even more overpowered. But check this out, guys. 70 driving dunk, you're going to get your park dunks, which I really like. I don't think you really need much more on a build that's like this. 45 standing dunk, you get your 2 packages, blah, blah, blah. +5 is going to go into your 3-pointer. You're going to have 5 legend badges right there. Then you're going to do your build specialization on ball handle. You're going to get 2 cap breakers, and it'll give you a 96 ball handle. So that's going to give you the Steve Francis dribble moves in 2K25, and then Hall of Fame Unpluckable. Hall of Fame Unpluckable is where you're going to use your first max +1, and you're going to have Legend Unpluckable, okay? Now, you're also going to use your max +2 to get Legend Lightning Launch. So 5 legend badges, Legend Unpluckable, Legend Lightning Launch, and then I still have interior defense just in case interior does matter in 2K26. We don't really know yet, but look at this, man. We got a 92 perimeter, so you can max +2 your on-ball menace and challenger, or you can switch it around on-ball menace and pick dodger. You'll have 2 legend badges here as well, and keep in mind we still have 1 more max +1 to give you legend glove or legend interceptor. I would probably do legend glove. So
that's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's like with the way how he's speculating, like we could really make some nice ass builds next year. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can really have some nice shit, like really on some my team GOAT build shit. You feel me?
Please tell me how, from what we're looking at, you know, the builders are pretty similar right now, how a small guard is not going to be still really good in 2K26.
Because, like, you can make a 6-2 and then have red offense, red defense. You know what I'm saying? Red offense, red defense, red playmaking. And then if you can make a 6-2 do that, if you can make a 6-6 have purple everything, then that's worth it. It's worth it to go 6-6 over 6-2. Even if you can make a 6-6 have the same dribble moves, but have gold badges compared to some gold, some purple. Like this 6-2 has all red. I would still rather go 6-6 just for the fact that the height makes so much difference. Like 6-6 with freaking 92 perimeter and 86 steal with red defensive badges still won't be able to play as good a defense when it comes to a 6-6 when it comes to the 2 score basic. When you're on your pick and rolls, he's better on screens, better on contest, he's better in the paint. No matter how tall you are, if you're 6'2", you're not stopping a center. You have a way better chance of stopping pick and rolls as a 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Ain't no people on 2K that play weird lineups, that play lock and pose. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're a big guard, a 6'2" can't guard no 6'6". To be real, not no ISO, and not no pick and roll. It's too small. 6'2s can only guard 6'2s. You know what I'm saying? 6'6s can guard 6'2s sometimes. They can guard 6'6s, and they can guard centers and other builds. You know what I'm saying? So you're better off. I would rather go at 6'6" if you can make them have the same moves and shit and still get Hall of Fame gold badges.
Legend
over
badges,
red badges, but a
Legend
6'2".
Unpluckable, Legend Lightning Launch, Legend On-Ball Menace, and Challenger Legend Glove. And you still got 85 speed, 89 rebound. You got the 73 strength for the gold strong handles. We have bronze rebound chaser. We have interior defense. I mean, I don't know. All right, I don't know why I said 89 rebound. I was talking about the agility, but you guys understand what I'm talking about. And I think we still had 1 more max +1 there. Like, you can make some crazy small guards in 2K26 from the information we currently have. Now, 2K dropped the top 10 blocker ratings, and people were like, what is going on? I don't know what happened, but 2K does not have Anthony Davis even on this list. They got some guys over him that are insane to me. But
why does this matter?
I'm glad that, you know, Wemby did get that 99 block. Curry has a 99 3-pointer. And then the only other person above 90 is Kevin Durant at a 91. So I'm not really sure about that. Like, Steph Curry.
I want this. This isn't correct anyway. This isn't correct the park at all. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was gonna say like maybe like this is a good thing. So maybe only a super high 3 to be consistent on the next 2K.
Is that much better than everyone still at this year. I'm not talking about prime Steph, but like this, I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, you have your top 10 speed with balls, De'Aaron Fox, Ja Morant, you know, stuff like that. You guys let me know, man, if you play now, because I play lots of play now throughout the year. So that's why I'm showing it. But we have our top 10 ball handles. And even if you don't play now and stuff, like, you know, do you agree with these ratings, right? Like, so we got Kyrie at 99, Shea at a 95, Jalen Brunson 95, James Harden, Kevin Durant at a 92, and bro's like 7'5", James Harden, Kevin Durant at a 92, and bro's like 7 foot
Kevin
tall,
Durant's
which is
really the
insane.
best NBA player.
So now you got your top 10 steals, Alex Caruso, Dyson Daniels, Scottie Pippen Jr., you know, all these types of players. You guys just let me know if you agree with these at all. But Shea is in like all of these, which is insane. He's not like at the top, but he's in like all of these, bro. It's crazy. Top 10 mid-range shots, he's there at a 97. Jokic 98, Kyrie 98. So Nembhard, man, that's insane. Bro is a absolute sharpshooter. Like in the playoffs, he was going crazy. Okay, but I also want to talk about this real quick because, you know, people say that Black Cobra, if you guys know who that is, at some point was just, you know, kissing up to 2K and trying to get a logo and all that type of stuff. But this tweet I agreed with a lot, and also I was surprised. Okay, he said, now that season 9 is here, can't believe that there's still animations in the game that have not been released for my players. Had I known this in advance, I might have skipped 2K25. And you see he lists some here: Tobias Harris post hop, Kawhi Leonard post fade, Kyrie Irving post fade, Porzingis.
Who cares about that though? Who's thinking, damn, I missed out on Kyrie Irving's post fade?
Post fade, I think, and a few others. And guys, they are like, the game again, 2 years in a row is over. It's done, and there's a lot of animations they didn't even drop. Like, it's insane to me. 2K, man, we gotta go back to having all of our animations on day one, man. Like, I don't like it at all where we are at with this game and the animations. But
yeah, I don't know why they got the animations for seasons. They definitely shouldn't do that. But post fades. You
guys let me know, man, how you feel about it, because that's crazy. Like, there's a lot of animations that are not in this game still, and will never be touched in the My Player section again. All right, now Cole the Man said, I want to see a difference in 90 pass act and 99 pass act in 2K26. 99 needs to be extremely quick. I feel like 2K in the last few years, especially like pass act, you know, 71 is a real sweet spot this year, right around there. The speed just does not really feel as good as it should. You know, the accuracy of the passes, like literally pass accuracy, doesn't feel that big of a difference when you know how to pass. You can throw some passes a little.
Yeah, I really don't upgrade passing on none of my builds. No, and I still don't throw no bad passes. You just gotta understand it.
Little bit earlier ahead of time, and it just makes up for.
You want my opinion, to be honest, because 2K is based off NBA. You know what I'm saying? I feel like certain upgrades shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't even need an upgrade passing on an NBA player, because you can't make it to NBA if you want to pass the ball in general. That shouldn't be, in my eyes, there shouldn't be an upgrade for passing. That should be automatic. Everybody automatically gets good passing. Yeah, that's dumb to me. Every build can't pass the ball. You're an NBA player. So passing is a dumb upgrade to me, and then layups. I feel like you cannot make it to NBA if you don't know how to layup. Layups and passing shouldn't be a thing in 2K. You shouldn't need to upgrade your passing your layup on a My Player build. Those are the two easiest things to do in 2K. In real life, you cannot make it as an NBA player if you don't know how to pass the ball and do layup. You shouldn't need to upgrade layups and passing on your build. That's me.
For it. So we'll see. You guys know, man, I had a 99
shouldn't
pass
need to time your
build
layups.
in
I'm talking about people. I have friends who miss layups wide open, miss time layups, out of stamina. At the end of the day, you shouldn't even need to have stamina. And if you're wide open, you shouldn't need to time it. Wide open, you shouldn't need to time layups. There shouldn't be no skill gaps in layups if it's wide open. Your build's an NBA player. You're in the NBA. How you can make a wide open layup?
For my Magic Johnson build, so I can tell you, I played on it.
How you can't make wide open passes?
It's just not as good as it should be, in my opinion. And I agree with Cole on that. Anyway, guys, click this if you want to see the last video.
So what y'all think, though? That's my opinion about NBA 2K26 so far. I saw the news we got. New news coming out every other day. I wish I could upload daily, but there's not always something out every day, and I don't want to just upload garbage, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know it's your boy Bright. Like, comment, subscribe.